Welcome to part 2 of my brew day. Well, technically not the same day in the number. It is within 24 hours of when I started this. In fact, it's been about 14 hours. So here is my yeast starter. Didn't get quite the krausen I thought I'd get. Maybe got, I don't know, maybe 3/8 of an inch worth. It's obviously all the way back down now. But it's about almost 8 o'clock in the morning. I started this about 6 o'clock last night, so about 14 hours. So looking forward to the brew day here, getting things going. So welcome back. Alrighty, so I'm out at my Herm system, kind of do a little quick walk around. Here's a control panel that I built from scratch. A lot of work, but a lot of fun. Got 2 different PIDs on there. Here's the hot liquor ton PID, as you can see, and the boil PID. Just tells me my elements on here. Got my 2 pumps running right now as well. So this is the setup. I got to get a little bit more organized, but this is what we're looking at here. So here's the hot liquor ton here. We got the mash ton here, just a 10-gallon Home Depot cooler. I'm gonna convert that into another keg, so I'll have a mash tun as a keg here, but a false bottom in it. But we got some water running through it right now. Getting the temperature. Want to set the temperature in this thing up to 164, so that when I put my grains in, it'll drop down, because the grains are going to be cooler. Room temperature should drop down to about 153, and that's what I'm looking for there. But circulating the water right now through here. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a water circulating there, and then there's of course the coil. The water coming through the coil goes out here. I checked the temperature here, but it goes on this pipe here, or this hose, in through here, and just circulates constantly until this water, which will be 164 degrees here eventually, that coil is going to make the water that's flowing in through here 164 as well. And then, like I said, we want to mash it out at 153. All right, so we got a temperature at 164 degrees. Now we're going to put the grains in the mash tun here. I got to yesterday at my local brew supply, so he milled it up for me there, and we'll go ahead and put it in here. The temperature of the 164 should drop. I'm going to change that to 152, but this grain is room temperature, so we need to get all this in here. All right, so this will just keep recirculating. Do this for 1 hour. Let me slow that way down here. There we go. We're going to let that recirculate for 1 hour. So let's go over here, start our timer, and there we go, 59 minutes. So we'll be back to check it out here shortly. All right, so this has been recirculating for about 45 minutes now. We got about 15 minutes left. Sitting at 152 degrees. It's looking pretty good. You can kind of see the runoff here. Let me pull this up a little bit so you can get an idea. See it. I may have it running too fast. I don't know yet. I need to kind of figure that out over time, but you can see the color. Really good color, actually. Nice and clear. So recirculating has definitely done its job. Got another about 15 minutes to go. You know what? I will kind of slow this down just a tad here. All right, we're at 212 in the boil kettle. I emptied out the hot liquor ton there. You can see the grains that I got to kind of clean that up, but sparge everything out. Got it into my boil kettle. You can see this is boiling fast and hearty.
Don't want to get too close to it because you're going to get fogged up on the on the monitor there. So anyways, it's time for me to add my first hop addition. This recipe I have calls for Cascade as the first hop addition that I have. We'll be adding one full ounce to it. So let's go ahead and do that, and then we're going to start our timer. So we'll probably see a nice little flame up. But it's hot. There we go. Greenery. All right, so let's go get started here. Boom, we're going. 1 hour boil. We've got a couple different hops to add throughout the entire process. So nice rigorous boil going on. All right, so a lot's going to happen here shortly. We got a couple minutes left, 2 minutes, 15 seconds. Till the boil's done, I've added the last of the hop additions. I put my Werflock tablet in there. You can see it's bouncing up and down with that bubble in between, whatever that is, 5.5, 6, 7, somewhere in there. Hoping to get 6 gallons out of there. Don't want to get this thing over top here, but I'm sure you guys can see the steam coming off. I got to clean up my garage, but that's my setup there. So I don't know, it took me about a month and a half or so to do all that on nights and weekends, except that obviously it's just a cooler. But here's my immersion chiller that I got setting up, hooked up to my slop tank. Got my two mascots out there fighting over, well, not really fighting, but licking the same bone there. So anyways, the immersion chiller comes in and out. The water comes, cold water into here through the immersion chiller itself, then back through the other tube and down when we get it. Turn this thing on here so you can see it coming through right now. It's just pushing water through the immersion chiller there. But this water will be, you can't even touch it. It'll be so hot. So anyways, there's a lot to do coming up here. Just wanted to get a quick little segment in here to let you know where we're at. We got 49 seconds left on the boil. We'll be back with some other stuff. All right, we're moving the wort out of here. I guess it's really beer now. Through the pump into my 8-gallon stainless steel bucket there. Through the immersion chiller, got the immersion chiller running. The hoses, my mascot has to show up, say hi, make a cameo. But yeah, I can hold my fingers to it, I guess, but I wouldn't want to hold my fingers to it for a long period of time. That's pretty hot. Pretty hot water coming out of there. So that immersion chiller does a really good job. All right. So I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's about at a 142. And it's reading about 70 degrees. So 142, 70 degrees. I was expecting it to be a little higher gravity. I think I missed my my mark on here on the initial water. I put in a little over 8 gallons, but I don't know, maybe my efficiency wasn't good out of my mash tun. Still what I would consider a rookie or just learning on this here. But anyways, immersion chiller. Got this thing down to 70 degrees pretty rapidly. I'm guessing, I don't know, maybe 20-25 minutes or so. All right, we're doing a little siphoning here. It's coming out pretty clear, actually. Clearer than what I thought. So it looks like my hop stopper did do some good work there. I'll show you that too. I don't know if I dare leave this. Anyways, the hop stopper, you can see the cake on there, which was pretty impressive. So it worked, right, Maddie? There's a bunch of hops down there too. So anyways, it did a very good job. I'm glad I made that little project. I would highly recommend making a hop stopper, especially if you're going to use pellets. Now you can see it, and here you can see it getting a little cloudier. I'm going to go in and get the yeast here shortly, and bring it out and pitch it. Actually, why don't we go in there right now and grab that, turn it off on the plate, other stir plate. There it is. It's done its duty. Well over 18 hours. What is it? 1:26. I did it last night, I think at 5:30 or 6. So well over 18 hours. Let me set this down because I got to grab this off of here. So I put that on the bottom just because of those screws, so it doesn't hit those screws. So anyways, can't forget I got that little yellow magnet thing in there, so I don't want to pour it into my fermenter. There's Roxy. It's going to be kind of a shaky video here. Sorry about that. I should have worn my GoPro headband on that one. So anyways, yeah, you can see it there. It's just pulling the last of it. Where are we at here? We're at just under 5 gallons. I would want to get some more. Let me tip that back. I know I'm getting crap in the bottom. I get that. I know that, but I want to get the most of it that I can here. Those are hot breaks and all that. So you can see, I don't know if you can see it, I hope you can, but the shadow line, there's a shadow right there. That's from the tube. Move that, but it's right at 5 gallons. Very pleased with that. All right, so went ahead and got the starter there. Gonna get it going. Take off the top, the tinfoil, obviously, and we're gonna put her down in our fermenter here. But first things first, like I said before, man, star sand, star sand, star sand. It's critical that everything is sanitized. So squirt some stuff on our hands here. All right, just never hurts. So you can already see how those stuff's starting to separate a little bit down here, right? Even after the taking it off of the stir plate. So all right, we've got a temperature, we've got our specific gravity. Let's go ahead and pitch our yeast here. Oh, you guys heard what I heard there, right? The thing fell down to the bottom. Oh well, mistakes are made, but it is sanitized, so I guess that magnet will be part of the fermenting process. But anyways, we're gonna put the cover on it, and hopefully tomorrow morning it's bubbling like crazy.